The showdown is not meant to cause offense or harm. The viewer acknowledges any reliance on the accuracy or completeness of said content should be done at their own discretion. The host apologizes in advance for any affront as a result of personal attacks.
Showdown time. John Heyman is with us. Let's kick it around a little bit. Good series start. There's some good series and there's some interesting series starting tonight. Cards and White Sox, a bit off the radar. Both are 15 games below 500. Which of these clubs or both should blow it up?
First of all, I'm shocked. I do think the Cardinals do need to sell. They never sell. Remember a couple years ago when everyone thought they were going to sell and they went and got Lester and Happ and they ended up running off, I don't know, was it 17, 18 wins in a row, made the playoffs. They don't sell, but they should sell and the White Sox should sell. I do believe from what I'm hearing, the White Sox will sell. I don't know that either's going to blow it up, as you say. I don't think it's a terrible idea. You know, if you're the White Sox, I don't think it would be terrible if they traded Cease. Other people are saying, you can't trade Cease. I think they hold on to Cease, Robert, Vaughn, and Jimenez, and everybody else is available.
You see, the White Sox, though, they have never demonstrated that this unit can win, even with all the talent. And, at a certain point, what do you do? Even though Luis Robert is your superstar, you're building around him. Eloy Jimenez was supposed to be your superstar. I love the guy, put him in my top 10s all the time. But at a certain point, it's like this unit is not winning. And then what would you get for Tim Anderson, even at this point?
Right.
You're selling low on him.
Nothing for Tim Anderson at this moment. I mean, great player, but he's obviously not having much of a year. So you wouldn't get anything for him. I do think you'd get something good for Giolito. They do have good bullpen pieces that you will get stuff for. It's going to be a real seller's market when it comes to the bullpen, and they've got guys who they can trade and get stuff for. Kelly, Graveman, Santos. There's a whole group. They can have a decent sale. Not going to be a great sale, but it's going to be
a fire sale. Sometimes you got to fire sale it, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think that they should consider trading Cease. How could you trade Robert? You really can't trade. Robert's been arguably the best player in the game this year. He has the top WAR among position players, right? So I don't blame them for holding on to Robert. I think I would go a step further. They're going pretty far. Step further and trade Cease or consider it at least.
By the way, remember the famous white flag trade that was they were 3.5 out. They're 8.5 out. They were close last year too. Toward the end. They saw here at 1997. Turns out the White Sox was a pretty good trade for the White Sox. I got Keith Folk.
Right.
Again, all these guys were on the kind of back end. Wilson Alvarez.
Right, and we made such a big deal out of it, and really they traded a couple relievers. It's not that big a deal. The trades are much more exciting these days than Danny Darwin and Roberto Hernandez, right? And this has been known for 25 years.
It's part of lore.
And
the white flag. All right, 3 extra inning games last night, all featuring the bonus guy on second base. Do we still need this?
Absolutely. And that is one of the greatest things. Now, the greatest is obviously the pitch clock, but we need that guy in second base.
Why?
We had Joe Torre on our podcast for the Post yesterday, and he made a good point about it. Before they did the man on second base, extra inning games degenerated into, I'm going to try to hit a home run. Everybody would, and the games would be so boring. It is so much more interesting now. I turn them on immediately. When I see there's a tie game going to extra innings, I know something exciting is going to happen. I know the game is going to end quickly. It works. It's so much more strategy. It is so fantastic. Now, Joe did say
so fantastic.
He might go with the regular play for another few innings, and then maybe
and then do WBC rules. Do it.
That's what he said.
Okay.
I love it right away. I think the games are more interesting, and they certainly end quicker. And I write on deadline, so we need that.
I'm shocked you feel that way. I think the main thing was length of game, which they fixed.
Right.
No longer an issue. Poof, 1 year, pitch timer, boom, everything's good. So what's the fear of an 18-inning game or a 15-inning game?
The game is more interesting now. We have all these discussions about the strategy. Should the guy bunt with a guy on second?
Isn't it an artificial imposition, though? Hey, a guy on second, then you have a reliever come out and he gives it up.
It's a little artificial. It's not as bad as
pandemic baseball,
as the shootout.
It was
in soccer. I don't hear anybody complaining about that.
Shootouts stink in soccer. I've always complained about them.
I've heard somebody complain about it now. You're the first. You're the one.
In other words, it's ridiculous. That World Cup final, they'll do a shootout. Where's everybody going? Is that a high school game? It's not getting dark? This is it.
Yeah,
and then you have a shootout.
I'd play that out till sudden death.
You keep on play. I just think they nipped this in the butt. They got the time down on it. It seemed, and 18 innings to me are exciting, but I would be willing to compromise if you go 12. Since
Joe is with you on that one. I go right away.
That's fine. All-Star game. Now we can't go back to when the leagues hate each other, right? But could something be done to tweak it to give it a little more of an edge? Could something be done?
Well, I liked it when the game counted, and
you see, now, did you say that at the time? I was on an island for years saying, I like when it counts. I was like, oh, what a joke, it counts. Yes, it's a better game.
Well, it was an island of two. You and I were both
we were on it. Okay,
island.
I didn't realize you were on this
island.
But
not
Long Island.
Not a Long Island. We're all from Long Island. But, yeah, I liked it when it counted. I think the players were more into it. It meant something. And
is it possible do you know, is there anybody in the league that likes that idea still? Because it's just not brought up.
I don't know that, but my assumption is you and I are the only two people in the world who like that.
Every time I brought it up this week, they go, yeah, no, I really like that. Now, they didn't at the time, but they liked it. They like it now.
Only two people liked it.
That's
me
it.
and you.
That's it?
It's not coming back.
No, it's not true. Don't say that. It could come back. Look, I think the pitch timer has given us all the framework to think, hey, you know what? If you want to tweak something in this sport, you can and make it better. I think that would make the All-Star game better. Otherwise, you're looking forward to the home run derby, and the game itself is anticlimactic.
Right. And they're not going to tweak it back.
You can tweak it back.
You could tweak it back, but I don't think they're going to tweak it back.
It's a small island.